Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? So let me ask a question. Where are you in your spiritual journey? Maybe you've never thought about that. Maybe you know. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to rate yourself 0 to 10. So 10 being spiritually, I am in a great place. I know exactly who I am and all of that stuff, to 0. So I'll tell you a little story. About 7 years ago now, when I did that, I was a 0 spiritual life. I had 0 spiritual life. All right. And so that intrigued me, right? If I rate something 0 and the person who was sharing this with me seemed to think, and I think, general wisdom is that spiritual life is something that is an important component of our purpose, right? So when I did that, it got me intrigued to understand, well, what does that even mean? And it sent me on a journey, right, of trying to figure out what is this whole spiritual area. So I'm super excited to share with you today that our challenge that is coming up on September 20th, and again, we at Life Transform, we believe there are 5 major purpose areas in everybody's life: spiritual, physical body, mindset, love, relationships, and gifts, time and treasure. Those are the 5 major purpose areas. And there's a halo around all of those called personal growth. So you need to grow in each of those areas continuously, because if you ain't growing, you're dying. The only guarantee for a better tomorrow is if you grow today. All right, so without making this overwhelming, let's say when you think of the spiritual side, you're like, yeah, I could probably use some work there. Well, the good news is that we have a guy, Jacob Peterson, who is a dear friend of mine, the first person. I went to my first Bible study ever with Jacob and Melissa in their home. And it's just been a wonderful experience. Now, again, I don't know where you're at on your spiritual journey, whether you think there is a Jesus, or you believe in the universe, or whatever it may be. Look, all I ask is that if you have an open mind to, again, rating yourself spiritually and saying, oh, I could probably gain, there was something stirring around behind me there. I could probably gain, benefit myself and others around me if I looked into this area a little bit more, if I found out some more about it and potentially increased my self-assessment score, in my case when I was a 0. And I think there's no downside to this. So if you, again, are open to, and I think if you're watching this, you are somebody that is open to expanding, like we talked about the last email video. We talked about what is a 10, what is expanding you. If you score yourself low in this area of spirituality, then you can expand yourself, and there are so many wonderful ways to do that. And in the challenge, you will learn, and that's going to be on day 2, so it'll actually fall on the 22nd. Jacob is going to present, and so you'll be able to get some great insight on the spiritual side of things. And we will give you actual ways and an action plan and steps to take to increase and become more. Raise your score as assessed by you, not by us. You will determine that. So super excited, you guys. Click the link below here to the challenge, which starts September 20th. Get registered for the challenge. It's complimentary. It's absolutely free. And our goal is to add value to you throughout that 7-day challenge. So at the end, we will ask for your permission to share with you whatever offers that we have that we're putting together for this challenge. And it's super. You're going to have an opportunity to be part of our community, Life Transform, people who are for you, in harmony with you, and don't judge you, getting you out of isolation into community, a community of people who love you. So that's it for today. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.